Okay, hello. Okay, hi everyone. I want to test something for the newer players. Because I heard a lot of people are struggling to make gold in this game. So I actually tested this before. I just want to do it again to actually give myself about an hour to 2 hours to see how much gold I can make during only the stranger missions. So if you don't have any of the roles yet, then this might be an option for you to make gold for them. It looks like it's possible to make about 1.5 gold an hour, but that depends on which strangers you use and how much time they give you at the start of it. So I'm going to Alvin. It's because you got different missions different times, so it might not be as much as the bounty, but let's see how much we can make. So I'm giving myself 2 hours to see how much gold I can make in 2 hours. I'm at 0.81 now, so we'll see at the end of the 2 hours how much gold I have. Because this is obviously something you can get into straight away when you get the game. So you don't have to unlock it.
You ain't expecting a pat on the back for that last job.
Oh, I'm so bored. It's like being trapped in a picture frame.
So, they dropped off a note. Some job that needs doing. Whoever they are. Not that I give a damn anymore. Do you want this or not?
Okay, it's not, doesn't want me to take it. I'm just gonna head off to another stranger. I'll actually start the timer as soon as I start with the first stranger mission. So as soon as I start here with the first mission I'm doing, then I will be starting my 2-hour timer. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this stranger. So I'm gonna give myself 2 hours. See how much gold we can make. See if it's possible to make more gold than people are saying they can make.
Howdy. We don't have a moment to lose. A caravan has been robbed. Before I could tip anyone off about it. They got it coming through Cumberland Forest. So, if you head up there now, you might find them in time. You get it back, there'll be money waiting for you. Move you behind already.
So, I'm gonna start the timer now. It's a 12-minute timer. You time yourself. Doesn't matter about the time they give you. The time they give you is just a failure timer. So you must keep that in mind. See, we won't have exactly 12 minutes, but we'll have almost 12 minutes. So we should get decent amount of gold. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna do the mission, but we're not gonna finish it straight away. We're gonna wait until about, we're gonna go to the finish point, and just before you actually finish the mission, you're gonna wait until that timer goes into the red. Like, we're gonna wait until under 10 seconds, and then we'll hand this wagon off. When you do the bounties, it doesn't start the timer immediately, so this might not be as profitable, but hopefully we can get at least 2 gold in 2 hours. If you can make 2 to 3 gold in an hour's time, then that will be good. Okay. I think a lot of people, as soon as they're able to finish, they finish. I think that might be a problem why people are grinding gold and not making enough gold. See, we don't want to hang around, and I know there's other enemies coming to attack the wagon. So we're actually going to this point, but we're not going to be finishing the mission until the timer runs out. Just before the timer runs out. We'll give ourselves the max amount of time. Because I know I did a stranger mission where the strangest mission where the on-screen timer was more than 12 minutes, and I took 12 minutes and I got 0.32 gold. So, but not all the stranger missions give you the same amount of time. So you won't get exactly 0.32 gold, but if you can get it as close as possible, then that should also be a good alternative to the bounty hunting. If you don't have any rolls and you'd rather spend your gold on a different roll. You see, the enemies were coming, but because we're in town, they're not attacking, and even better, when we're just at the finish line, there won't be any enemies coming after you. So we're not going to go into the yellow, we're just going to hang around here. I can get a little closer. I want to get as close as possible without finishing it. And without anyone bumping us into it. So there. So as soon as the timer reaches 10 seconds, I'm going to finish it. So if you're not watching live, you can just skip ahead. If you're watching live, then I'm not going to be talking the whole time, but I'm just going to be sitting here on this wagon waiting for that timer to expire. Peter. Okay, so if you're just joining, I'm testing how much gold we can make with the stranger missions in 2 hours. I gave myself 2 hours to see how much I can earn. This is an alternative to people who don't have any roles yet. Because I think, in a lot of people's opinion, the bounty hunter is the best because you're earning gold. It's the only one you earn gold with. But if we can earn decent gold with this method, then it might be a good alternative when you need money also, because the trader and the moonshiner and the collector are all roles where you make a lot of cash. So if this actually works, then some people might hold off on buying the bounty until about the third or fourth role that you get. So on the bounty hunter you can earn about 3 gold every 2 hours, so if you can get at least 2.5 around about there, then there should be almost the same as the bounty hunter, and then you can earn cash by using other roles instead, because in the long term you'll make more money with the trader and the moonshiner than you would with the bounty. You do earn money, but in hour you make about $110 with the bounty. You can make about $110 with the bounty. With moonshiner you can make over $200 per hour, and with the trader every 4 hours you can make 500. So I'm just waiting for this timer, because the actual method is 12 minutes. We didn't get 12 minutes, we got just over 11 minutes. So I'm gonna wait until the timer reaches 10 seconds before turning it in, and see if we can earn close to the gold we'd be getting for the bounty hunter if we do 12 minutes. Okay, so we're almost at 10 seconds. As soon as that thing hits 10 seconds, we're gonna drive in. See, I'm gonna go, and see, there we're hanging it off with the most amount of time. So we'll see how much gold we actually earn for this. I don't think it will be 0.32, but hopefully it will be at least 0.24. See, 0.24, which isn't that bad. Okay, so now we have to physically go to the next. Just go to the closest one. There's a stranger there. Remember, we're not doing anything to do with the bounty. We're gonna do just the stranger missions because this is what the new players get. We don't have to pay anything to get the strangers. You just have to physically go out and get jobs from them.
What happened on that last job? Hope you'll be better now. Okay, I'm gonna speak, and you better listen. You see everyone out here, on the range, desperados, lawmen, regular folk, they're all just trying to get what they can. If they can take what you got, they will. So you better believe we will take it off of them. There's an outfit I'm friendly with, running a caravan of goods. But we ain't so friendly that I'm gonna hold off robbing them, see? You'll find them over by Carmody Dell. You know what to do.
Okay, so here we go. So the mission started. I give myself 12 minutes. You see, this is a stranger mission where the timer is more than 12 minutes, which is good because now on this one we can actually get 0.32 gold. On the previous one we didn't have 12 minutes, so we couldn't get the best payout, but we got close to it. So just get past these creepers. Don't know why I couldn't parlay with him. It's okay, as long as the mission doesn't fail. Okay, we're still good. Horse is critically injured. This won't have an effect on our actual game, so don't worry about that. It's still good for the time. I'm just gonna get a different horse. I don't know why these players are attacking me. I didn't bother them. I was finding my own bit. Remember just to make sure that you use 12 minutes. Make sure you time yourself and don't be concerned about that timer. That timer is just there for failure. It doesn't mean anything else than a failure countdown. So as long as you stay within that time and you don't go over, then you're fine. But try not to go less than 12 minutes if you can, because that's going to give you the best payout. Okay. We're gonna see if we can, if we don't get attacked. Okay, that guy's good, he's not attacking us. But remember, it's the same setup. We're going to go as far as possible without physically handing in the wagon, because we don't want to get attacked along the way. Unfortunately, we might not be able to stop other players from attacking, but hopefully we'll be okay. As long as there's no NPCs attacking us, then we'll be going there. And again, watching us expire. I just want to quickly get rid of this guy. I'm still good. Still far away.
Repeat yourself yet, little boy.
They will take you.
What I actually didn't check in the last one, as I'm going to check now, is how much money you make, and not just gold. So we'll have a look at how much gold we can earn. Oh shit, where am I going? The only thing I'm scared about is other players attacking me. Especially if there's more than one player, then it's a problem because I play solo. But if we don't get attacked by other players, then we should be good. This is what I'm scared of. Rival players can steal the wagon. That is what I don't want. Actually, just want to get off here quickly. I just want to get a different weapons here. I'm gonna get a bolt action and a Lancaster on explosive rounds, just in case we do get players. See, this is what I was afraid of. Okay, we failed that one, unfortunately. Okay, but this is actually a good test. Because this actually rarely happened. All the times I did strangers, I actually rarely got attacked by other players. I think that I was just unlucky there. So let's just go to the next one. So we'll be testing it in the full how much we earn in total, not just with one. Right, might have been a failure, but hopefully it won't have too much on the influence.
I hope you ain't expecting a pat on the back for that last job. Okay, I don't have anyone who needs robbing or killing. You'll be very disappointed to hear. Just the new Hanover mailbag. But you look like you need whatever money you can get.
Okay, so I think this one won't be 12 minutes.
Hello again.
Okay, it's more than 12 minutes. Okay, so what I want to do is I don't want to go straight into the mission. I'm going to try something else now. because we actually get the pop-up where they say players can attack you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the only time where you actually can get attacked by other players. So I want to see if we run down the timer a bit and see if the timer, if that message comes up, or if it only comes up while you're doing the mission. Just while we wait, if anyone wants to see me do a specific video on something, then just let me know anyway on my channel. Any one of the videos, you can leave me a comment anywhere, and then I'll do that, because the one I put out yesterday was just a quick overview of everything, and this one is the first specific one I'm doing. I'm gonna give it about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So then we still have about 9 minutes to get to the recipient. I don't want to spend too much time on the road to this thing. Just a quick side note, you guys see when I'm talking my character is actually moving his lips. I never knew he did that. That's quite a interesting little detail in the game. So I think with this time being so long, I think it's the recipient of this mail bag is quite a way away. So I think if you wait a bit before the timer before starting the mission, the timer will run. But it doesn't look like we're getting the rival players can attack you during the mission. So I think also the less time we spend on the road will be better, because we want to get in quick, get this mission done as quickly as possible, but not too quickly to lose possible gold. Just note that this method of making gold is obviously not as good as your bounty hunter. Your bounty hunter will be your best, but I think if you're a newer player and you'd rather be getting something that makes more money, for instance if you want your Moonshiner or your collector, then if this can earn you decent gold, plus you're getting gold, you're getting gold for this stuff also. So while you're doing your stranger missions, you're going to be looking at all these awards. They're all different awards for doing different things in the game, and most of them can reset, which earns you 0.4 gold. So just keep an eye on that while you're doing the stranger missions. I mean, if you depend on how much time you play in the game a day. If you're working and you can only play over the weekend, then I'm pretty sure you can get a new row each day, enough gold to buy a new row. I mean, if I play the whole day using Bounty Hunter, I can make 30 gold a day easily, and that's from morning till night. So I think if with this one being less, but you still earn a decent amount, so that you can buy your trader. I mean, if you're starting on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you play here, you can have easily have 3 rolls by the end of the weekend. If you're not working, you can get a new roll each day, and by Monday you'll be having all of the rolls. It's not impossible, it's doable. But if there's still people that would prefer to do the bounty hunter, it's all up to you. Remember, this is just the way I play. I did all the stranger missions and the award section and all the other treasure maps where you get every 5th level from level 10, 15, 20 so on. So you get treasure maps, you do those also. In between you do the stranger missions, and you should get enough gold to get the treasure roll each day. That's how, if I remember right, it's been some while, but I'm pretty sure I got a new roll every day or every day and a half. There's no reason for you to be grinding and only getting 5 gold in a day. They don't tell you explicitly when you start it, but the quicker you take with the mission, the less gold you're gonna earn. You don't want to rush into it. I think that's a problem, a fault a lot of people do, and it's something I also did in the beginning. Try to finish him as quickly as possible. Of course, Rockstar wants you to play longer, that's why you get more gold the longer you play. Okay, it looks like that timer really doesn't matter, but it's good that I gave myself that timer, because it looks like a timer starts as soon as you at a certain point in the mission, not a certain time. Because we got 3 minutes 35 seconds, 3 minutes 30 seconds until we'll get the max payout. I know the last mission was a failure, but I don't think every mission will be. It will be rare. I think it depends on if you got other players in the area. That's the biggest problem. The NPCs aren't a problem because you can handle NPCs. But a lot of players, they'll be playing 1, 2 or 3 together and they'll be ganging up on you, so that is a problem. I think that's what happened to me. I think there was more than one player in the area. I just want to say the reason that the way I say the best roles to do first is the trader, the Moonshiner, and then the collector is because with the trader you're spending a lot less time doing the trader mission. It's semi-static. It's not static because you do have to hunt animals, but you can hunt animals while you're going on the map. When you're maybe going to the next stranger and you see an animal and you hunt it, and then you hold the felt on you, and then you can deliver all that stuff to the trader, and while he's busy you can carry on with your stranger missions and treasure hunting. And the moonshine is even better because you physically just tell the guy, okay, make moonshine for me, and then you go out, and then after 48 minutes, that's when you have all the upgrades. Then you'll be getting money that way without spending any time. You just spend time on the delivery. I just wanna I don't trust these players. I know they're not in raid. Usually it's the raid players that give you trouble, but you never know when someone just decides to attack you. And you don't have to be the best in the game to have all the stuff I have, because I have all the upgrades basically, most of them. I had made enough money over the last couple of months. I haven't even been playing a year. And now I've been playing a lot over the last month, but in the beginning half of last year I was only playing a few hours a week. And by then I already had I had all of the roles, most of the upgrades, so it's not a game where you have to be the best to have nice things in the game. You can be a casual player and do well. Okay. So now we can go to finish it. We're at 20 seconds left for the 12-minute mark. So it looks like a good with other players. So it looks like this one will probably be 0.32 gold. If we get 0.32 gold, then I was correct. That you get the exact same payout that you get with the bounty hunter.
Howdy.
See there, our 12-minute timer has expired. You see, it's not the same timer that they give you. If I'm right, hopefully I'm right. And we'll check now the money also. See, 0.32 gold, nice XP. You get a little bit less money. But I mean, if the different stages give you different money, I'm sure. We'll just make sure about that. But if you get one of the other roles, you'll be earning money anyway while you're doing gold. So you'll be making money and gold on two different things, so 2 or 3 different things at the same time. Okay, so at least we're close to another stranger. It's good when the strangers are close to the point where you finish the last stranger mission, so you don't spend too much time between looking for strangers. You shouldn't, because I think there's quite a few strangers over the map. If I were you, I'd stick to the Lemoyne, New Hanover area, because I think that's where the most strangers are situated in. You don't want your strangers to be too far apart from each other. You want them to be close, so you spend less time. You can just get into the door. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm going to do a different one. Not that it's impossible to do, I'm sure you can do it, but it's a posse assassination, so I don't want to be wasting my time trying to assassinate the posse while I'm on my own, because that's not going to work. That's a 90% chance that it won't work, because there's always more than one. Luckily the next one isn't that far away, just over the hill.
Some help resolving an awkward situation to do with a so-called gentleman who was courting me. Normally Bray would handle these matters, but
I just ain't as nimble as I used to be.
I don't know. You can be nimble when you want to be.
And I won't stand for someone disrespecting my Tammy. Especially some fancy Dan with a degenerate tolerance for narcotics. We heard he's in a convoy on his way from Annisburg to Emerald Station. Now, if you could apprehend some of them and bring them back here...
Well, I think you know just how grateful we can be.
Yep.
Okay, so time to start. Hopefully we'll just see how much time they give us. Okay, that's nice. So 3 out of the 4 gave us more than 12 minutes. And although one was a failure, we could have finished that one. So that's, you can say that's another 0.3 we'll add as a possibility. So at the end, I'll see how much I earned, and then I'll add to those any failed missions. I'll add those payouts also, because it's missions that if I passed it, we would have gotten those 0.32 gold in that last one. There's still a misconception that your bounty hunting is the best way to earn gold, where your stranger missions you earn the same amount of gold. I know it might sometimes tend to be a bit boring grinding gold. It can be frustrating, but you're going to be sitting around for most of the time waiting for a timer to expire. But we're not after in this thing we don't want to sit and have fun. We want to be all grinding for gold. That's the mission. Just a note, for every 3 minutes you spend, you'll be earning 0.08 gold. And then 6 minutes it's 0.16, 9 minutes it's 0.24, and 12 minutes 0.32. And then 15 minutes 0.36, and then I'm not sure they do have a site. Okay, I was talking too much. Okay, let me just get my... I'm not exactly sure about all the payouts, but I know that your 12 minutes is your best optimal time you want to spend. Because the longer you take, you can earn up to 0.48 gold. Which you probably won't be earning in this anyway. Because you don't get 25 minutes, but in bounty hunting it works 25 minutes, 30 minutes actually, you get 0.48. But the best is 12 minutes for a stranger mission and your bounty hunting. Spend 12 minutes, you get the max gold you can get. You might not always get exactly the same with stranger missions because you do tend to fail every now and then. You'll fail a mission because of other players, or you might not earn as much because they don't give you more than 12 minutes. But I've also failed bounty missions sometimes, so I don't think it's really that much of a problem. Okay, so we have 7 minutes. So what I'm going to do, at least it looks like there's no other players around. What I want to do is I want to get off. I'm going to be holding this guy in my arms here at the stairs. I think actually we can get a little bit closer. I'm gonna wait in front of the door, and unless anything happens we should be good, but if other players do appear, I'm not gonna waste time trying to defend him. I'm just gonna go in and see how much gold I can get. Just remember, you don't have to play the game the way I do. You can go ahead, do this, and then go get your bounty hunter if you want. But this is all just the way I see the game. The way that you get the most out of the game. Because there's a lot of things that you're gonna be buying. The only gold is only really used that you really need it for are your rolls and your outlaw passes. The other things that cost gold you can wait on, you don't have to buy immediately. That's why in the beginning for me cash was the most important, because a lot of the camp upgrades and your Moonshiner upgrades and things you need to buy for a collector, they cost physical money. And you make a lot more money with your Moonshiner and trader because you can let them make money for you while you're earning gold with this. Or if you prefer the bounty, you can do the bounty hunter, and then you must have both, because you're going to be earning a lot more cash with the other two roles.
Nothing. Get some sleep? No, but I feel fine. What's that? Do you hear that? Jesus, fuck. you say that you didn't hear vultures in our backyard?
No. Yeah.
I don't know how this got here.
Maybe coyotes.
Someone with heads on. Drag it and whip it.
Let's see if the old man's got a wheelbarrow.
Stand. Do you hear that? Jesus fuck. Oh my god, it's disgusting. What do you think you didn't hear vultures in our backyard?
No. Yeah.
I don't know how this got here.
Maybe coyotes.
Someone with heads on. Drag it and whip it.
Let's see if the old man's got a wheelbarrow.
Okay, so our time is almost expired. 25 seconds away. Okay, here we go. We can end him off.
Ooh, would you look at you, you absolute treat.
We actually could have gotten him earlier.
Side here, friend.
So you'll see, again we'll be getting 0.32. 0.32 gold. Guys, I'm gonna, you see, your money is 16.5, so you're getting the same money as depending how long it takes. So it's a little less than the bounty hunting, the cash, but the gold is the same payout. Guys, I'm not gonna spend more time on this. We made about, we could have made, if we didn't fail that one mission when we were almost done with it. We were almost done with the second one we tried. If we completed that, we would have earned 1 point, we got 0.88 in about 50 minutes. So if we completed that, we would have earned 1.2 gold. Okay guys, I'm gonna cut this video off here. So the payout for the bounty hunting and the payout for the stranger missions are the same. Just remember, when you're doing these stranger missions, don't try to finish it as quickly as you can. Give yourself 12 minutes. Time yourself, because then you know, don't look at the timer on screen. The timer on screen is the failure timer, as I've said many times before, but I like to just repeat that. You time yourself. Give yourself a timer of 12 minutes from when the mission starts, and when you hand off whatever until you finish the mission, 12 minutes. Then you'll be earning 0.32 gold. And as we see, one of those missions didn't give us 12 minutes, it gave less than 12, but most 3 out of 4 gave us 15 minutes. So if you stick to the 12-minute method, you'll be easily earning 1 to 1.5 gold an hour. So guys, I hope this helps as an alternative to bounty hunting. I did say in the beginning I'll be sticking to 2 hours, but I think 1 hour does cover it. So hopefully this will help you in not having to take so long to grind gold for yourself. Thanks guys, and remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Enjoy your day. See you in the next video.